These revealed which the Lord God had made. It says,
Word substance. So it was a creation of the Most High's will, man. So you can't serve, you can't tell me that you believe in Satan or you don't believe in the Most High. Satan is that being nothing but a form of creation of the Most High. So you don't serve the one that's superior. You know, you people is serving something that's inferior. These people worship Satan for money, the fame. If Satan can do that, how much more the Most High can give you, man? You know? Go ahead, Al.
says, these revealed which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, yeah, have God said, you shall not eat of every tree of the garden? Verse 2, it says, and the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of every fruit of the trees of the garden. It says, we may eat of the fruit of every tree of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which in the midst of the garden says, God hath said, you shall not eat of it, neither shall you touch it, lest you die.
Right, so Adam and Eve was basically in a big garden. You got all these different trees of fruit that you can eat from, but the one that's in the midst, the Lord commanded them, thou shalt not eat the fruit from this tree. But Satan, as he came in, subject at any trouble, any beast of the field, he died. Enticed the woman about which is going to go into to eat this in particular tree from, and that's what we people are doing in society. You understand what the Lord said that you do? That we should do it tonight? Don't commit adultery, don't kill, don't steal, this, that, and the third, whatever he's taking out. And people know the truth. That's why I say in St. John the 3rd chapter, this is confirmation that light just came into the world. But people rather love darkness rather than light. And we see that. We are proof an example. We come with the word of most high people don't want to hear. But if we was up here spewing bullshit, vanity, things that don't come to nothing, we'd be glorified, we'd be praised, man. If we was up here for TikTok, likes and all this type of shit, walking around, doing jackass stunts and stupid shit, we'd be damn near famous, man. You see what I mean? We teach the word of most high, you shame her. You know what I'm saying? You shunned her, or you know what I'm saying, they scoff, or you know what I'm saying, make mock of whatever the situation may be. Alright? Go ahead, Al.
It says, and the serpent said unto the woman, you shall not surely die. It says, the response is, for God doth know that in the day thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and you shall be as gods, knowing good and evil.
Right, so that tell you that Adam, they was perfect. They didn't know of any evil. Okay? They knew of pure righteousness. They knew the way of the Most High. How about Shema Shah? So in the midst of these gardens, in the midst of these trees, Most High say, hey, you can eat fruit off all these trees except this one. The Lord didn't have to explain to them why and why not. You know what I'm saying? But the serpent, you know what I'm saying, told her as such, that you can't eat from this tree, you can't eat from this garden, or whatever the situation may be. You know what I'm saying? That thou should not die, right? So let's see what so let's see where he left off. This Genesis chapter 3. Verse 4. The serpent said to the woman, ye shall not surely die. Which the Lord said, hey, they shall die if they eat these fruits. But she went against it, going after her own lust, going after her own ways, or whatever. I don't even say lust away, really believing to the serpent. Right? Because she didn't have no knowledge of evil. So she didn't have no sense of pride. Eve didn't have no sense of ego or lust or desire or anything at that time. She did all those things didn't come to the fact that after she ate the fruit which gave you good and evil, she had a discernment of right or wrong or emotion and all this type of stuff that was on a borderline or that was, indecisive. You see what I'm saying? She just did pure righteousness. She was just a pure order, man. All right? Verse 5. For God knows, it's Genesis 3 and 5. For God knows that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and you should be as gods, knowing good and evil. Right? Verse 6. And the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise. She took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband, which was Adam, with her, and he did eat. Right? So once again, her eyes was open, and she took from the tree that she wasn't supposed to eat, right? That she wasn't supposed to eat, right? It says, now she knows good and evil. Verse 7, and the eyes of them both were open, and they knew this Genesis 3 and 7, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together, and they produced aprons. All right, why? Because they was given this knowledge of good and evil after she was beguiled or pretty much misled to eat this tree. You know, eat the fruit from this tree. Now they was given knowledge of things that they didn't know. All of a sudden she has desires, now she has lust, now she had curiosity. Before that, there wasn't no lust, there wasn't no pride, there wasn't no knowledge of good and evil, there wasn't nothing to be decisive about. I mean, they just knew pure, they just was designed to know pure righteousness. All right?
And that's all basically a development of lack of appreciation for what you already like. That's when you start wondering what things, man. Because the most high, you know what I'm saying, he has no problem with increasing, you know what I'm saying, knowledge of things like that. He just wants to do it accordingly, right? But it's because of the impatience of the spirit of the serpent, you know what I'm saying, which is that impatient spirit, you know what I'm saying. He put that in Eve, you know what I'm saying, making her impatient and wanting to basically put that evil in her, making her not appreciate what she already had. I should say, I should do this, I should have that, I should, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I should, instead of, you know.
Right, to get counsel. And that's why it's very in particular, that's why the Lord say, anyone add or take away from the words of this book shall be judged by the judgment written in this book. Because at the end of the day, she didn't think about none of that until that message was given her, oh, thou shalt not die. And that's what Satan does. He test you and come in the hour of temptation. Oh, the Lord said this, oh, that's not going to happen. That's too much for, oh, the Lord is not going to come back. You see what I'm saying? Because I come with that spirit of Satan.
It's supposed to be comforting spirit.
Yeah.
Comes in, you know what I'm saying?
Coming to tell you otherwise. It's always a contradictory, adversarial scripture. That's why scripture speak about if someone preach another gospel, let them be accursed. You see what I'm saying? They preach another God. Whosoever not seek the Holy One shall be put to death. There's reasons for that. There's a little level the whole lump. So you can't, the two want to get except they be agreed. You see what I'm saying? I won't raise my kids. I want to raise my kids under the book. But I'll be damned if I would want my child to communicate. If someone came to my child and teach them, oh, like today they teach kids, oh, you want to be a girl and all that. It's because now you plant seeds, and when you plant seeds, them seeds get the spirit, they get attacked, and then they get influenced, just like Eve was influenced. So she wasn't thinking about that damn tree until that message got into her ear. So that's why you have to have a balance. You know, yeah, we listen to music and we see things in the world and watch TV shows and shit, but also we eat the word. We give the word the Most High. Where a lot of people don't even read the Bible. They don't know shit about the Lord, but they read all this other blasphemy shit, this other toxic ass energy music and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They obviously overly programmed and overly, you know, indulging in things that's not good.
That became small. Started with the heathen, man. It became small, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they were, certain things were made, you know, for the purpose of like maintaining order. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Certain things are made for the purpose of expanding order. You know what I'm saying? But because the Most High's kingdom reaches beyond, you know, this rock here, you know what I'm saying? It's things you can't even imagine. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's certain rules and stuff that you have to have in place. You know what I'm saying? Especially being a part of that bloodline, so you can't take certain things to you. It's like in the same way. You go to another country, you can't take the certain BS rules that you have back here in Babylon. You can't go into that country and they're gonna Sharia law your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Chop your head off, man. Like you can't. You will corrupt the entire system by using that level of power and authority that you were given, and irresponsibly taking it into another piece of the kingdom, man. So he has to correct it here and now. He can't even let it escape his rock, man. That's why no matter how much you shoot up into the firmament, you know what I'm saying, you ain't getting shit off here. Especially not you being locked up with the enemy, because he said you are gods, you die like men, it's called ways to love, man. It's because you can't take this. You can't take this. He said, too much is given, much more is required, man. So as much as you are given, much is required, man. So if you are the son of the living power, you know what I'm saying? You have a whole lot, you know what I'm saying, on your head, man. But because you were in the garden, nobody even thought to think as to why they were born in the garden, man. What happens in the garden, man? Things are fertilized, things grow inside the garden, you become something stronger, man. Everything in the garden is growing a piece of it better, man. You know what I'm saying? It's starting as a seed, and it's growing better. Everything is that's the way the Most High works. You put things as seeds, and if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can grow to something new mountains. You know what I'm saying? So you were in the garden because you were in the process of growing, man. You weren't fully mature yet, obviously, because if you are an eternal being, you know what I'm saying, and you weren't even supposed to die. You got to think about these things, man. You weren't set to die, man. You were in the garden, you being trained up, taught how to be a god, man. In the garden, man. That's what you were. You were in God training, man. He had you naming animals. You know what I'm saying? he gave you a helmet. He gave you something in your image to take care of. You know what I'm saying? You were in the garden learning how to be a god, man. And then you here come this serpent. You know what I'm saying? Telling you otherwise, man.
And what you already knew you wasn't supposed to do.
So you were born into power, man. And because you were born into royalty, you know what I'm saying? You didn't appreciate that. You didn't understand where you were, man. And that's why he put us in this situation, man. He gave the lowest a superseding amount of power. So now you gotta be at the bottom, you know what I'm saying? While he's on horses, you gotta look at him. You gotta see his sons being born into power. You gotta be like, damn, he got all this, and you don't appreciate it. He can't see. That's what the Most High is trying to get you to see, man. He wants you to see that there's somebody that he can do whatever he wants, but he might have the power. But two, it's the fact that when you are born into something, sometimes you're so high up that you can't really see where you're at, man. You know what I'm saying? So now you're so low that you get to witness the lowest of the low have their lineage born into power and not appreciate jack shit about it, man. You know what I'm saying? And when it hits you, then you realize that that's what it was in the garden. You know what I'm saying? You were in a place where you were born a god, man. You know what I'm saying? And you were in God training, and you lost appreciation for it. But because you had so much power and didn't know it, you know what I'm saying? That's why you're angry, because you don't understand how much power you really had then. You know what I'm saying?
And you were influenced by other things to deceive you to think that's what's power you.
And that's why they wanted to deceive you in the first, because they know how much influence you have, man. And people can get angry when they understand when you know what I'm saying, you just born a God, man. And that gets a lot of people
basically
off,
trying to trick you out your spot.
Exactly. Like who is he to just be
born?
You know what I'm saying? Born as a God. But you gotta understand why you were in the garden in the first place, man. You were going through the steps of things that things in gardens go through, man. You know what I'm saying? You were becoming greater. You were taking care of things. You were being taught how to take care of the planet, how to take care of the planet, how to care for something that's in your image. You know what I'm saying? How to give labels to things. You know what I'm saying? In a way that the Most High wants you to know, because this is his footstool, man. This is nothing in his kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take a corrupted mentality and put it into the rest of the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? He has to nip that in the butt right here and now, man. That's why you don't see shit out there. When you look out, everything looks vacant. You know what I'm saying? Because even if the Most High had things, because the Most High kingdom, he can do whatever he wants, man. So even if those planets had people on them, he had them evacuated immediately. He said, "Get the hell out of here! Leave this whole galaxy. Don't even come back until I nip this shit in the butt, man." That's why you look out. It's nothing but dust and tumbleweeds, man.
But they don't need that now. They don't even really. You can, you can, you know what I'm saying, conspire or have these theories and speculate what's going on, but there's no sure thing, man, because they can't even get out there. That's all that shit is a deceitful mechanism to make you think they really out there doing that shit.
Thinking that they got the power of the Most High to be able to expand their kingdom.
They can't leave out this firmament.
Even if they could, they only gonna get so far before they get destroyed abruptly and horrendously, right? Because if there was any civilization out there that can see down here, they it's an immediate virus to them when they look out. They're like, "Oh, you mean to tell me these people out here eating roaches and eating themselves and killing each other and blowing themselves up, trying to get off, bro? They trying to get off the rocket, come out here? Hell no, bro. This is the hood, bro. Earth is people get pompous and they on top of shit. But this whole planet, they the king of the goddamn trash can, bro. Trying to get off the hood, bro. No, you ain't allowed, bro. You ain't allowed in our neighborhood. Stay your ass down there, man. They ain't gonna share shit with you, man. They roll up the windows when they go by the cherries, man. They don't even want to visit this place, man. They got light speed shit, and that's the whole theory. They got light speed ships. don't think they can make time to visit you? No, they don't want to visit you.
Uh,
You understand?